What's up, guys? It's Chase Oliver here, bringing you my thoughts on Charlie Strong being hired as the Texas head coach. If you guys haven't seen my national championship prediction for tonight's game, go check that out. And if you're into the WWE wrestling, check out my Monday Night Raw old school version review later on tonight. Oh, that should be a good one. But let's talk about some Texas football and Charlie Strong becoming the head coach of the Texas Longhorns. And already, the national media, oh, you gotta love it sometimes, bashing this decision. Well, not really bashing it. They really like it, but putting a lot of twists on it, making it seem like, oh, Charlie Strong, not really the best coach you could have gotten. Oh, he's a good recruiter and a good coach. He helped Louisville become a decent program. Not really the best decision, not really the best option. See, the thing is, I'm not national media. I don't have, inside sources. I'm just a kid with an opinion that is 20 years old that lives in California. You can take my opinion for a strong fact, or you can take my opinion as bullshit. It's up to you as the viewer of this video. But to me personally, I felt Texas made the right move. And this whole talk about how Charlie Strong is not someone who is friendly with the media or the boosters is just ridiculous to me. I get it. Yes, in Louisville, he didn't like the media all that much. Yes, I know for a fact that he did not like probably the boosters. But I feel this whole time Texas has been looking at Charlie Strong and they have been in contact with Charlie Strong. And it's not like when they made him sign this deal, they're like, oh, by the way, you might have to talk to the media. It's not like they totally forgot to address that to him. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was well aware that he might be having to be talking to the media for countless times during his time in Texas. I mean, hell, dude, we're going to have a day in the life of Charlie Strong at the Longhorn Network. You know, Texas has their own TV station, if you guys didn't know that. If you have AT&T, you know that. I was so surprised. I was like, the fuck? The Longhorn Network? Man, dude, not even the SEC has their own network. I mean, not even the SEC has their own network. Like, come on, man. Well, they're getting one, and Tim Tebow is going to be a broadcaster, but you get the idea. I mean, Texas just is a big circus, and you look at Charlie Strong, and a lot of people don't think his character fits there. But in all honesty, I feel Texas has set themselves up to win more in the future rather than getting someone who is a big flashy name in college football, who people are going to instantly love because he's a character, instantly love because makes great TV, and he has some success as a college football coach or just as an NFL head coach. I feel they made the decision of a guy that can actually make your team a lot better in 2 to 3 years. Texas should be loving this signing of Charlie Strong because one of the major complaints why Mack Brown got fired from Texas was how terrible of recruiting he has been over the years, letting guys like Nick Foles get away from him, or Bryce Petty getting away from him. Not only a Bryce Petty, but we also have a Johnny Manziel get away from him, and those are just the quarterbacks. But with how the NFL is and how we focus on quarterbacks, I feel in college football we should focus on quarterbacks a lot too. Charlie Strong recently recruited someone who is, or recruited a while back, he recently got someone who is considered by some people and by most standards the #1 overall draft pick this coming May in the NFL draft, Teddy Bridgewater. Charlie Strong knows how to recruit. Charlie Strong knows how to coach offense. Defense, you don't need a coordinator for that. I don't find Charlie Strong that much of a great defensive mind. But here's a guy, to me, that will help Texas coach to win football games. And I feel if you're a Texas Longhorn fan, you'd rather see more W's than have a flashy named coach. Am I wrong? I mean, let's look at Nick Saban. Nick Saban didn't get this type of bashing when he came to Alabama. No one bashed Nick Saban about and Nick Saban is a dick to the media. I mean, remember that question? Some person's like, Nick, how do you feel about AJ McCarron getting on to Sports Illustrated? And Nick was like, what do you mean? How am I supposed to answer? I don't know. Like, what do you want me to say? He looks good on the cover? Like, Nick Saban was getting pissed off at the media. Nick Saban is not really the most friendly media guy in the world, and he's treated as an icon and a hero at Alabama. Charlie Strong, I don't care if he's not good with the media. I mean, yes, you should be nice to the media and all that stuff, but I don't really care if he's not a media-friendly guy. I don't really care if he can't really handle the pressure of the booster clubs. And trust me, boosters can be crazy. I mean, my high school football coach, he used to get pissed off at boosters, and my mom was a booster member. But what I'm saying is, if I was a Texas Longhorn fan, I would be happy with this signing, knowing that in 2 to 3 years, we might actually have a program that's worth a damn again, and a program that we could see once again contending for the national championship. I feel Charlie Strong will successfully make a big splash in Texas. I really do believe in this guy. I really think he's a smart football coach. I feel Texas has been targeting him the whole time. I felt these names that we were getting of a Jim Harbaugh, a Mike Tomlin, a Jim Mora Jr., hell, Jimmy Johnson, Nick Saban. I felt those were all just rumors that we were just hearing. Maybe Nick Saban not so much, just because, pretty much Nick Saban likes to fuck off on other schools. But all the other guys like the Harbaughs and shit, I feel were more of just rumors by the media just to get people more interested than the actual truth. I really do feel like Texas this whole time has been in contact with Charlie Strong, and Charlie Strong told them, hey, I got a bowl game. Let me coach this bowl game. We'll talk more afterwards. And they said, okay. And then this led to media reporters, asking stupid questions, media reporters putting out dumb statements like Jim Mora Jr. might be coming there. I think Jim Mora Jr. was called, but I feel Jim Mora Jr. said, no, I'm not really interested. Why would he leave? I mean, Brett Huntley, he was able to convince Brett Huntley to stay in college, so why would he want to leave if he knew his quarterback was coming back? I don't know. It wouldn't make sense to me if I had a quarterback. Jimbo Fisher, why would he leave Florida State with Jameis Winston still there? That would make no sense to me. I really feel like they were looking at Charlie Strong as the guy for Texas for a while. They just didn't know if they were going to get him because of the whole, he had to coach a bowl game. They were trying to find an immediate position now. We were waiting a long time to see who Texas was going to name their head coach because we were pretty sure the weekend after Mack Brown got fired, we were going to find out who in the hell the Texas coach has been. And we were just waiting and waiting, hearing all these rumors. And it just went crazy because we were just impatient like most of the time this world is, impatient. But overall, I feel Texas made a great signing, and I feel the Longhorns will be a better football team in the near future. I expect great things from Charlie Strong, and if he starts to suck it up in his first year, just understand, guys, it's his first year. Bash him in his second or third year. That's when you can bash Charlie Strong. But for this first year, don't expect too much for good old Charlie Strong. But in the near future, I expect Charlie Strong to do pretty damn well and hopefully win some title games, because I really do like Charlie Strong. I liked him at Louisville, and I think he'll do well in Texas. If you're a Longhorns fan, comment down below. Do you like Charlie Strong? And do you think he's a good coach? Because I personally think he is, but if you want to argue me otherwise, you can go right ahead. I am free to listening to whatever you guys have to say. That's one thing about me. I like listening to other people's thoughts. I don't shut them down. I like to debate with people a lot. Just know that about me. I will debate with you. But as long as we leave each other's mothers out of it, I'm all cool with y'all. But that's about it. If you guys like me, you can follow me on Twitter at ChaseOliver68. Go check out, once again, like I said, my BCS National Championship. Who am I choosing between the Seminoles and the Tigers? And if you guys like that professional wrestling, if you like wrestling, check out my WWE Monday Night Raw old school review. And the reason why it's called old school is because they're doing an old school Raw. Anyways, I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoy your Monday national championship game, whatever the hell you're going to do. And you're back in school. Hope you guys are starting off your semester strong and getting good grades. Well, you don't really do anything, but make sure you sign that damn syllabus for 5 points of credit. All right, later, guys.